few weeks back here on the channel, I broke down the fork concept, but the truth is this concept actually works better out of trips formations due to the ability for you to give yourself better spacing underneath with a variety of other routes on top of the fork concept. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go straight into a trip style formation. I'm going to be in the Trey Y flex halfback strong. This is found in the Kansas City Chiefs offense as well as a few others in the game. And we're going to run a hot route master setup with this, although you could call the play known as double spot. Now, the cool thing about this is that this is going to work with match on or off. I know a lot of players think, oh, well, hey, if you're 4 strong or if I don't call a cover 3 match play explicitly, it'll just play spot drop. The truth is this concept is going to pull an outside third no matter what. So let's go ahead and call a stock cover 3 buzz here. Again, we've got an outside KO here on the deep sideline, that glowing orange player, Jair Alexander. And what we're going to do is we're going to set up our far most inside option in our trips formation on a corner route. Our outside receiver is going to run a post, which creates the fork. And then from there, it's totally up to you what you want to do with our running back, the middle receiver in the trips, as well as the backside tight end that is flexed out in the right slot. So for the purpose of this, I think it would just be fine if we put the running back on a table route or a swing route, and then put the tight end on the backside on whatever, based off of leverage. If you feel like you want to attack with a corner route, if you want to use a hitch, a flat, a whip, a drag, whatever, it's totally up to you. But what you're going to see here with this is that the corner route on the far outside is going to pull the third, and this is going to open up a down pass lead on the sideline for our catch. Now, right there, you see right there that it gave us the out of bounds because we didn't get our feet in. It did not acknowledge the knockout. Again, the best part about this is that if you throw this on the sideline and get your conservative catch, you will actually be rewarded with a completion if your guy drops it. So this is something that you should be able to do pretty routinely. It does not require a pull route to make this work. I really am a huge fan of this concept because of the ability for us to throw this into the sideline, but not have a streak on that. And the reason for that is that if our opponent were to say be in a Tampa 2 style defense, you definitely want the ability to be able to split the safety. So this hedges your bet a little bit in a cover 2 scenario because that post will get up over the top for that free form down the middle, and you'll be able to rack that for a 1-play touchdown. So that's the whole point of a fork concept. The other part that's really cool about this, if you really feel like it, is you can get super vertical with this concept by putting the middle receiver on a streak. Now, before I show you what this concept looks like, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, hit that notification bell, and drop a like on this video. If this video gets 300 likes, I'm going to drop a 1-play touchdown bomb. That is one of the best bombs in the game that players are not running. It's found right in my playbook as well. I've been doing a lot of content here on the channel out of the Chiefs offense. I know a lot of you guys are running this, so definitely make sure you check it out. Now, again, the thing that's really cool about this is that when you kind of run this as a fork concept with the middle receiver kind of running off everything, this is going to create gaps for both the corner and the post. So notice here how I can throw this skinny post all the way over the top for a 1-play score. Now, if they have a KO ability on this, it might be a little bit tougher, and I know most players do have a KO ability, but there is a cool part to this in that I can actually still go ahead and freeform this down underneath of that zone. So if I wanted to, I could let Y kind of run down the field and then throw a little free form straight down, click on attack the ball, and that'll prevent KOs from getting us. So you don't have to worry too much about that. We've talked about that before here on the channel. But again, with this particular concept, especially when they don't press that middle receiver, which we'll get to zone drops here in a minute. But the good news is with this type of concept is that most players run zone drops. So if they do decide to run those zone drops, they're not going to get a jam on that middle receiver on the streak. He's going to be able to pull for both the post and the corner, and being able to throw this corner route wide open on the sideline is so pivotal. Now, even if you're facing a player who likes to adjust their outside corners into press quarters, so I'm going to change them to a 1/4 of the field rather than a 1/3, you're actually going to notice that this still pulls quite well. Not only are you getting the middle receiver pulling him inside, but you're getting the post pulling him inside. He has to respect both of those routes routes, which is going to free up the corner. So there is no pressed deep zone that has a chance to be able to stop this. You see right here, I can just throw this as a free form down or a possession catch on the sideline, toe tap it, and they're not going to be able to get back to it at all. So again, here, as you kind of see how this works, let's say that maybe our opponents are running a cover 4 base defense, something like this. Take a look here. We got a little bit of a cover 4. Again, with this particular route combo, you're going to be able to use Julio Jones on that streak to pull the inside safety, which is going to open up the down pass lead free form and click on to Megatron. So you see right here how this opens up quite easily, and if you can make a nice juke animation to the outside, this could potentially be a one-play touchdown. So just adding the streak into the middle of this fork combo is so key. Now, if you made it this far in the video, you probably enjoy high-level Madden talk. Make sure you guys are checking out my strategy website, gridirongameplans.gg. I will be updating my Kansas City Chiefs offensive game plan here this week. Be on the lookout for that, hopefully by the end of day tomorrow. But you guys will unlock everything on the website. That's all offensive and defensive game plans, of which there are at least 10 on the website. Over 210 vault tips and members only Discord access, where you guys have lab sessions that occur every single Wednesday. You guys can join in, ask me anything about the game, vault tips, game plan stuff that's not even on the website often becomes content in the future. Nothing is off limits. Make sure you guys check it out. Join the Discord. Now, before I go, I want to talk about players that like to run match on and also set zone drops, because there's this misconception out there, and I'm part of leading it, to be honest with you, that if you set zone drops, it overrides match and turns it off completely. I want to go ahead and show you what happens when you run match on, even if you're calling a cover 3 drop play. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run that little fork combo here. And I want you to watch what happens to this post route as it pertains to the outside match third. You see how it almost overplays like it's man-to-man? And that, honestly, if you get a free form up the field, that could be a one-play score for you as well. So notice how this outside third, for some reason, becomes kind of locked into almost a man coverage type of play here as he plays the post a little bit too much. And this sideline corner route's even more open. And again, we had zone drops on that play that should have turned off that match. So this is going to be a great opportunity for you guys to be able to beat a player that likes to mix up match and zone drops and doesn't know about this. So again, no matter what their settings are on this play, this is going to be something absolutely fantastic. Look how open this is. I mean, you see just how easily I can throw this against any KO on the sideline. They're going to have to run zone drops, and this is honestly such a great route that you should throw. So many players pay attention to the middle receiver in a trips look, but being able to hit this corner route to the far inside player is going to be able to get over 30-yard zone drops as well. So if you kind of talk about this concept, even if, let's just say I'm running a streak in a corner here, even if I want to on this, I'll just go ahead and run this B receiver on the corner route. You'll notice that it gets over the top of the 30-yard setting. They have to back that up. Most players, when they back it up, that's a tell. You're going to know to be able to check it down underneath as well. So this does a little bit of everything. You guys can run this out of Trey Y flex, trips tight end, Trey open, whatever it is you want that as a trips alignment. You can even motion a receiver into the slot to create your own trips and run this route combination, but it is so valuable, something so freestyle that's super easy against most players online. So I hope this reaches you guys well. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, hit that like button. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Until then, this is Zan. Get in the lab and good luck.